Bienvenidos, welcome. I'm Nato Foodie. Today I'm hungry for cornbread with something savory, so I'm making sombrero pie. Stick around and I'll show you how I do it. So for the cornbread, 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of flour, 1 heaping tablespoon of baking powder, aka gunpowder, half a teaspoon of salt, no sugar, and start off with 1 cup of milk. Since this is all measured out by volume instead of mass or weight, may take a little bit more than the 1 cup. And 1 large egg. One last ingredient, uncut, unfiltered bacon grease. Or you can use vegetable oil, lard. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Today I'm using my 12-inch shallow BSR Dutch Oven. So the first ingredient, 1 large yellow onion. Imagine you can probably hear that. That's Life Flight helicopter returning with a patient to the hospital. And to that I'm going to add 1 diced up jalapeno pepper. The jalapeno peppers we get up here I don't think are very hot, so we'll find out if I sneak that past my wife. When I put the onions in there, I did have a couple tablespoons of lard. And to that I have 2 cloves of garlic. So here, 1.5 pounds of hamburger ground beef. To that, 2 tablespoons taco seasoning. About a teaspoon of cumin. Teaspoon of garlic powder. About a teaspoon of chili powder. I'm over seasoning this because to make up for the tomatoes and the tomato sauce. And about a teaspoon of salt. So to that, 14.5 ounce can of stewed tomatoes. These were fire roasted. And a 15 ounce can of corn. Small can of tomato sauce. So I'm going to put the lid on that, let that come up to temperature and cook for a few minutes. Pinch more salt. Well, let's go ahead and add the cornbread batter. So I got 18 coals on the top. I didn't add any more to the bottom. Looking for 400 degrees, 35-40 minutes, and we'll let it do its deal. Remember, if you're looking, you're not cooking. So set it and forget it. Go do something else and let it do its job. We'll be back in a bit. Well, it's been 30 minutes, so let's take a look. I'm starting to really smell it. And I think that's done. I had a heat shield on it today over the top, and it did its job. So this was done in 30 minutes. So I'm going to pull this off the heat, let it cool down a little bit, and we'll get it dished up. Well, the wind's starting to kick up here, so let's get this served up and see what you think. There's the cornbread. And the top, a little bit of diced up onions with cilantro. Some queso fresco. And your favorite hot sauce. So there you go. That's my sombrero pie cooked in a Dutch oven. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. So I found something to help with the wind, cooking outside in a Dutch oven. This is a hubcap off of a dually pickup. So if you live around somewhere and you have lots of dually pickups running around and you have a rough section of road, keep an eye in the borrow ditch. You might find one of these hubcaps. I've found 3 so far.